Let's go with the series just Midas. Alright, welcome everyone to the fally, venca, D&D actual play. Kind of a bunch of modules. Uh, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Um, you know, just God, I'm so bad at intros. Alright, let's do this. You guys see the screen? You guys see the screen and everything? Alright. Let me read this thing I prepared. A recent spring of activity on the Sword Coast near Neverwinter has caused a lot of adventurers to venture parties be formed and deal with the uprising of a cult. The cult is the cult is mysterious in nature, but I can't read what I'm writing. But uh, nonetheless, many brave parties have tried to go and face them 1-1. But this party in particular isn't trying such thing. They're on their way to Fanderlin to a harvest festival. A bunch of strangers don't know each other, uh, and then it says that you guys are heading up the high road. That you're on the coach, and yeah. So you guys are riding on this coach. You've been riding since wherever you're coming from. Um, do you guys want to describe your characters? All right. Okay. What is Kalades doing right now while he's on this carriage ride? All right. Uh, why don't you? Yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah. All right. What are you doing right now, Buttercup? All right. All right. Uh, so the three of you, there's a fourth player, but she'll be joining us later. The three of you are in this cart, just kind of hanging out. Suddenly, it comes to an abrupt stop. Um, you hear the driver call out and say, "Log in the road. Give me a minute." And after just a little bit, you hear some just basic struggling noises. Uh, he calls out again and says, "If any of you would like to help me, it would be very, very, very appreciated." Okay. So, uh, I can keep on saying Mattis, but it's not. It's not that. Matthias, thank you, and Cadol, damn it, Calidius, thank you. You guys get out and you help him with the log, and Buttercup too. So with the four of you, you're able to easily get the log out of the road. Suddenly, there's a bit of a chill in the air, and you hear a loud, sort of like roar echo throughout the skies, and seemingly out of nowhere, a white dragon swoops your direction, and your coach driver is like, "Screw this, I'm out of here," and begins to take off down the road. The dragon's approaching. What do you guys want to do? Okay, you unsettle your horse. The horse, in a panic, flees. Uh, yeah. Uh, you're about maybe 10, 30 feet. You could easily jump off the trail into the woods if that's what you're asking. Or you're talking about like the big cluster of trees. Oh, that would be. You're a couple miles.
Want more?
Okay.
Want more? There you go. I'm so
All right.
thirsty. Oh, so thirsty.
As you guys watch, the dragon swoops down and scoops up the coach driver before making eye contact with you all and saying something draconic, and then he begins to fly away. The coach driver screaming the whole time. Sure. Okay. What's your? You guys move 30 feet, right? Oh, oh no, you're not catching him. I just checked his stats. He's a fly of 80 feet. Good effort though. The dragon flies up into the sky and briefly goes into the clouds out of sight. It should be under speed. I think it's 35. All right. So, with that being said, you guys still heading to Fandover? Bro was gone. He's let's examine the.
Shark. And shark. Got a shark.
All right.
Got a shark. Got a shark.
All right. Big strong man doing big strong man things. All right. That being said, you guys go down the road onto the sideboard trail and eventually into Fanderlin. When it loads, there it is. So you guys come out about. Let me put your token on the board. You guys are about right here towards the top of the town. You see the town's got a lot of festive kind of decorations about, but most are halfway put up, and you do hear a good portion of shouting coming from downtown, like the kind of more.
Shark is away.
Of course, I can. I'll use this. This is very character. You hear. It sounds like, um, a. It sounds like it's an angry crowd, like an angry mob. Oh, I forgot to read a little bit of text here. But go ahead. I'll read in a second. Uh, I'm not gonna set that up. All right. I got 2 tabs open. Okay. Nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped Sword Coast Mountains is the mining town of Fandolin, which consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Crumbling stone ruins surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Fandolin's residents are quiet, hardworking folk who come from distant cities to eke out a life amidst the harsh wilderness. They are farmers, stonecutters, blacksmiths, traders, prospectors, and children. The town has no walls, no garrison, but most of the adults keep weapons within easy reach in case the needs for armed rise. Visitors are welcome here, particularly if they could have coin to spend or news to share. The Stonehill Inn in the center of town offers a modest lodging and meals. A couple of doors down from the inn, posted outside the townmaster's hall, is a job board for adventurers, and this is also where the angry mob is too. So I'll move you guys. Shit. Okay. Gotta move back over here now. About a couple hours, honestly. All right, so you guys see the mobs outside the town hall shouting things like, like, what about the festival? What about the dragon? What a, where's this? Where's that? Like it's just a general cacophony, bleh, of just screaming concerns, obscenities. Someone's saying, "What about the children?" And somebody says something about Milton's mounts being in danger because of the horses. The I'm assuming you're like shouting this. All right. Everyone kind of stops, turns around, and sees you three. So in unison, they point and they point at like the house. You see a very large man, um, kind of like peek out from behind the door and close it quickly. You hear from the other side, "If you're a dragon, know that I'm far too thin to make and bony to make a good meal." He opens. He opens. That's what a dragon would say. Using the spell command. Oh, just make a intimidation check or persuasion. Oh fuck yeah! First one of the campaign. First roll of the campaign too. So with that, he opens the door and says, "Quickly, get in here!" For the mob gets in here. So, after the three of you walk in, he closes the door and goes, "Oh, you. Sorry, I thought you were a dragon. Would have got quiet out there. I when it got quiet out there, I was like afraid that maybe it meant to come back and attack the town or something." Uh, I don't know. He points to Buttercup. That one's big enough to maybe be a dragon, a young one. Yes. Well, you aren't. You're not scaly enough to be the dragon or pale. Okay, I'm sorry. This dragon's got me freaked out. And there's so much going on in the region too. We need to make moves to stop this thing, but no one's willing to step forward and help. Oh, I've tried telling them. Yes, I am Harbin. What's the last name? I am Harbin Wester. It's good to meet you, Buttercup. And he turns to, he says, "Who are your friends?" Good to meet you, Claudius. Good to meet you, Matus. I said that wrong. I know. I'm sorry. All right. So, he says, "Bathrooms over there." Um. So he says, "I've told them before that if someone would just step forward, then we could solve this issue, and they expect me to do something. They expect me to hire somebody, but we can't even leave the town. The dragon's been attacking the high road, searching for food. Last time we sent a messenger out, they only found what was left of his horse. If only there was someone who could help us." So, for some reason, the dragon appears from the mountains, and it's almost as if it's almost as if something has moved it out of its inhabitants and decided to make this region a hunting ground. On top of that, we have a problem with orcs too. There's been a severe rise in orc activity across the region as well. Not to mention mentions of a cult. Well, not the one that Neverwinter has an issue with, but another one dedicated to a god named Talos. Yes, there's a lot going on. I've put out stuff on the wanted board, but no one's been willing to come and help us out. Oh, of course, I'm willing to pay whatever it takes, but no one has had the goal to step up and actually do something about it. I would, but I have more important things to do. Yes, um, like run the town. Ugh, I, ugh, you. Maybe a little. Well, I assure you that the town normally is pretty welcomed. We love visitors. If you want, well, that's not their fault. That's because they have an issue with me. Ooh, this is not a good look for our town. I know, and I'm very, very sorry. Um. Oh yes, of course I have proper gold. You said you're going to help us. That's wonderful. We should tell the town. Yes. There is somebody in town. A fellow named Milton. He runs a local stable called Milton's Mounts. Absolutely. If it's what will cost to get everything fixed. Of course. And I will pay you too for any jobs you do, according to the flyers. Oh, wonderful! Whew, now I can finally get those maniacs off my back. All right, right outside, right next to the door. You've probably walked past on the way in. I'm going to go announce to the town that you're willing to help us. I'll be. So the door opens, and like right as it opens, like everyone starts screaming again, and Wesker's like, "Town folks, good townsfolk, these three noble heroes decided to step forward and help us." And everyone's kind of like, "Take a second." They're willing to do what it takes to slay the dragons themselves. They said it themselves. And everyone starts, like getting a bit excited. Let's hear it for our new heroes. And everyone starts, screaming out and yelling and cheering for you guys. All right. Milton's Mounts is just on the edge of town. Go ahead and head over there and tell them about your horse issue. All right. So there are three on the board. There is 1 second. Let me pull up the board real quick. So the way that it works is that over time, the more quests you do, the more quests show up. It's kind of it's a system made so you don't take anything too. Yes. So there's three of them. It reads Dwarven Excavation quest, Nomengrad quest, and Umberchill quest. Dwarf prospectors found ancient dwarven ruins in the mountains southwest of here and have begun an archaeological dig for treasure and relics. They need to be warned a white dragon has moved into the area. Take the warning to them and then return to Time Master Harbin Wesker to collect a reward of 50 gold pieces. Nomengrad and Umberchill. A clan of reclusive rock gnomes resides in the Spawn Network caves in the mountains to the southeast. The gnomes of Nomengrad are known for their magical inventions. They might have something in which to defeat the dragon to get whatever you can from them. If you bring back something useful and don't want to keep it for yourselves, uh, Townmaster Harbin Wesker will pay you 50 gold for it. This is Umberchill, a local midwife and acolyte of Shantria, I think I say that, named Adra Gwyn, lives by herself in the stone windmill on the side of the hill a few miles south of Fanderlin. White dragon signs become common, it's not safe for her to be alone. Uh, Urge her to return to Fanderlin. Once she's safe, visit Townmaster Harbin Wesker and claim reward 25 gold pieces. Okay. Okay. So you guys split up. As you go through town, you hear rumors. There's kind of an easier way to do this, but I'll figure out later. Okay, so uh, everybody roll me a d6. Okay, you both hear. Alright, so you both hear Falcon's Hunting Lodge is the only safe haven in Neverwinter Wood. It lies deep in the forest along the river's edge, and wealthy nobles venture there to hunt under Falcon's protection. Falcon is a retired veteran of many wars and said he'll offer free room board to anyone who brings him a bottle of wine. And then you also hear west of Fandelver, on the coast is an old lighthouse. Ships are drawn to its gleaming tower like moths to flame and are doomed to crash upon its rocks. The wreckage must be filled with treasure. Alright, so we'll start with the two of you. Uh, you guys arrive at Milton's Mounts. It's sort of this kind of small cabin with a big field behind it fenced off. On the porch, you see a dwarf whittling something and a old basset hound dog, like bloodhound dog. As you guys walk, forward, the dwarf goes, "Look, Hoss, we got visitors." Hoss, the dog, looks up, like all like big droopy sad eyes. It lets out a huff and puts his head back down. And the old man gets off the rocker and meets you halfway and goes, "Welcome, I'm Milton. Welcome to Milton's Mounts." A fucking house ranch just, "Yeah, I got houses." Alright. Oh, yes. Harbor said something about, come on this way. Uh, and he takes you guys out back to the barn, where you see a lot of good looking steeds and like that. And then there's the one he's pointing at, which is like, not like raggy and skinny, but like, definitely an older horse. And he goes, "This is the one you paid for." No problem. If there's anything else you need, I saw sell bait and tackle. No, not tackle. It's not a fish shop. It's not bait either. What am I thinking? Oh, is it really? Okay. I saw bits, tackles, saddles, saddle bags, horse blankets, horse covers, horses, obviously. I said, whatever you need for a horse. No problem. Uh, as you go to leave, Matthias, you see Haas standing in front of you, holding a ball in his mouth. Uh, make an animal handling check. You go to pet him, you pet a little too hard, and Haas lets out a whimper. Oh, he's like, oh, no, it's okay, it's not your fault. Haas has just got arthritis. You gotta take it easy with him, he's an old dog. He wants you to play fetch with him. Make an athletics check. So you just yeet this thing across the pasture. And you're like, go get it. And then, like, Haas just slowly starts, like, old dog walk after the bone. Alright. You take the horse and you begin leading him out to the stable back to the cart. Buttercup, where are you at? Uh, maybe about 45 minutes to an hour. Yes. Let me pull up the map for that. Where is it? It's in the views. Alright, so this is the place. I believe the Fandelver's back. Yeah, somewhere like this way, near these rocks. Okay. As you're approaching, yes, actually, you do. Give me 1 second, I'll read to you. Um, Built on the slope of Unders Hill is an old stone windmill surrounded by an iron fence. A large winged monster with a spiky tail is trying to knock down the windmill's front door. A woman appears on the second floor and waves at you and yells, "A little help?" Alright. So you get about here, and yeah, and the creature is around and speaks to you in common and goes, "Food?" You know it's a manicore. Do you have? That sounds like a deal. That damn dragon came down from the mountains and drove me out of my home and keeps killing all the food. I will give you anything for more food. All right. This thing pounces on it and starts eating it greedily. It's clearly starving. Hmm? We have. I don't know too. Hmm. Make a persuasion check. A tempting offer, but not one I'm inclined to accept right now. But I will give you more information about the dragon. The dragon's name is Cryovane. It once was in the sword. It was once in the Sword Mountains, but for some reason it's decided to migrate more south. Doing so has driven orcs out of their home, and me out of mine. It keeps. It's been eating all the game and all the food around here. Resources are limited. That's all I do, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I will not attack. I was only here for food, anyways. He begins to outstretch his wings. Was there anything else before I left? He greedily accepts them. What is your name, warrior? May our paths cross again, Buttercup. And more food. With that, he nods and takes the disguise. The old woman comes out of the house, and she is just like, "Did you just parlay with a manicore?" Impressive. This is for you then. And she hands you a healing potion. Let me guess. Move back to town? After this little instant, I'm already packing my bags. And with that, you guys level up. What's everybody get at level 2? I see you got a 1. But because the rule, yeah. So go to are you set to manual or rolled HP? I think it might be set wrong. Hang on, I'll fix it. It's a simple fix. Yeah, you got it wrong. All right. Manual confirmed. Okay, now you go to manage HP and you do your rolled. So, and then you roll a d10. Mhm. So now you change the 10 to a 9. You change 10 to 19. Do you need help, Troy? What'd you do? So go to manage HP. And then, do you see where I already changed it to say 19 on my screen? But you see where it says rolled HP? Yeah. So you just add up how much you rolled, you know. All right. You should be level 1 or 2. Oh, I see what's going on here. All right. Now let's do yours. Roll me a d10. That's fine. Then which means it's the average, making it 5. So now you have 19 hit points. I already changed it for you. All right. You guys ready to continue? All right. So you return to town with the old woman. Oh. Not really a whole lot. It's it's just a lot of hills. Uh, no, no, no. All right. So now we go back to Fandolin. Yeah, buddy. All right. So, uh, that's that quest done, and as promised, Harbin pays you guys 25 gold pieces for the party. If I'm not mistaken, I believe they have a feature now on D&D Beyond where you can use like a party inventory. All right. Yeah, I'll love her real quick. Oh, she's yeah, she's got to make her character. She's got to roll stats and stuff. She'll probably be a part of the next session. She's enjoying this one, and we'll RP it properly. Okay, so now you guys have Novigrad or you have the Dwarven Excavation. All right, you go to Milton's Mounts. This time Milton is working on his fence and he goes, "Oh, all kinds of new faces today. What can I do for you?" "Hello." Payment would be nice, but I've got a good. If you're looking for something, depends. You're looking for something cheap, or you're looking for something not cheap. I've got a warhorse for 20 gold. He's a bit of an old. He's old and stubborn, but he gets the job done. So he takes you over to this horse, and this horse is like a big burly black horse with a red mane. Yeah. But you notice the other horses are kind of like staying away from him. I call him Midnight. Make an animal handling check. It'd be in skills. Okay. Uh, the horse stomps its hoofs at you like it's about to charge. I don't know what height value is on a horse, man. Okay. It's with. And he'll make one real quick. The horse bows down. He rolled a like 0. He rolled he rolled a 2. He rolled a 2 and he has a -2 to charisma. It's a war horse. The horse the horse the horse walks up to you, kind of like tries to eye you down, but ultimately submits to you.
Can we do this?
He unwillingly accepts it.
What's the matter? What's going on?
Alright. So with you guys leading the horse back and hooking it up to head out to the dwarves, we're gonna end today's session. A little short, but it's just a little intro session. Thanks everyone for watching, and